God. Hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
What's one of the best things about Omar working on set? I didn't make these up.
This is hard-hitting.
I didn't make this up.
Okay.
Woo! Working with Omar, I love the part where like something's going wrong, but he don't tell nobody about it. So I gotta find out where he is first and chase him down and ask like what's going wrong and why are we sitting here doing nothing? And then you like try and minimize it like it's not a big deal. Whole time, like another 2 hours passes by, we still haven't began to shoot yet. That's probably one of my favorite things, just having to chase you down, man. Thank you for that hard-hitting question. That's one of my favorite parts, honestly. I look forward to it.
Gives you a challenge.
Yep.
You wouldn't like it if it was easy, would you?
Pause.
Oh my God.
Yo.
No, bro,
I'm not gonna lie, Omar.
You know what you're doing.
Agent, we could just like have that discussion right now. I don't.
It's crazy.
Like we could see if we could throw you the lob, but I don't know if he swings that way. So we could talk about.
He told us he doesn't swing that way.
Yeah.
He already tested it and it's confirmed he don't swing that way.
Yeah.
Scientifically.
What is your personal favorite playback video?
I don't know. We keep one-upping it. I feel like playbacks can get me banned from a lot of states because we just like laugh at crazy shit that like some people do from time to time. My favorite video is probably which was the video where I died laughing?
There's a lot of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
all of them.
I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite yet. I don't have a favorite. I can't say I have a favorite. No.
I can tell you.
Playback shoots are very fun though because we're really just looking at people say and do dumb things and then saying obvious things. So like the job is really easy. And what are you eating? Talk to me. Chicken?
It's the same thing we eat every day in the South. Chick-fil-A.
I like that. I got Shake Shack, so
you just you always do
that's
that.
not
Agent
what
put me on the Shake Shack. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The weekend I was there was the first time I ever had Shake Shack. The Shack sauce, killer.
It's mayonnaise.
Everybody had Shake Shack with me. Okay.
Hey, I'm with you, Sage. You never had it. You don't know what it is.
Bet.
You don't know what it is.
You don't want it?
I don't want nobody Shack sauce in my mouth. I don't know.
Y'all are trying to. Y'all are
He's trying to
listen, bro.
What?
We're about to get into the hard-hitting questions. I think Damo's really gonna like this one. To be quite honest with you,
Okay.
I would assume one of your favorite playback videos is a Fresh and Fit video. I don't know if we could say that. They might take us down. I don't, you know what I'm saying. But do you feel like men have a responsibility in getting Fresh and Fit canceled?
I don't appreciate nor condone cancel culture. I just operate accordingly. If I don't like somebody, I just don't watch them personally. So I'm doing my own canceling. I'm just not announcing it to the world. But it's just my retreat in support, though. Like, for example, if Omar violated me on this podcast, I would just retreat in support of Let's Keep It a Podcast. But like, I wouldn't announce to Twitter and get on IG Live and host some protests just because like I don't care enough to do that. I just don't care enough. At the end of the day, they watch because they have an audience. And some of the videos are helpful. I imagine the money ones. I haven't clicked on none of them before, but I bet they give like solid tips on how to get up if you're broke and how to make money if you got money, et cetera, et cetera. Just their antics or it's like Lil Pump's rap career. Like we don't know how we got there, and we know it's not gonna last long.
That was a bar. I like that. That's a caption. I like that.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Fresh and Fit is a Lil Pump.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a diss. I'm not gonna lie, that's a diss.
The only reason why I asked this question, and we had a space about it, and we had a couple women come in there and let us know about ourselves. I was on my Instagram feed, and some woman captured a picture of Myron, I think that's his name, the lighter skinned one, and said, "Do you see this? This right here is my problem with men. It's not enough of y'all sounding off in the comments for me to get like me to trust you, and that's why I don't trust men right there."
But it don't matter what you say, people's gonna be on your ass. We made a video criticizing them because they were telling fake stories and fake alpha red pill and people called us clout chasers, and I'm like, I have more clout, so that's not how clout chasing works at all. And then it's like, no matter what you do, you're gonna be called something. If you don't do nothing, what? You're just a bystander now, and people's mad at you. You say something, now people's mad you said something. And then like, what if you cover it too much? Like there's channels that like make plenty of videos on them now. Does that mean they're reporters or like? It doesn't matter what, how you participate in the circus that is them or most things really, you will be labeled something. So it's just a matter of what you want to be labeled at the end of the day. But the reason we react to that shit is because it's in the essence of our channel. Playback is to react to crazy and dumb shit that we see on the internet. We've reacted to wild things. We reacted to a black lady saying black men don't like black women. So
oh my god, that video.
Let's just annihilate them all in the womb. I can't say the word, I don't think, on this podcast. But and I was like, what? Her solution was genocide.
We don't have those rules.
Yeah. So her solution was genocide. We was like, what the fuck? But we had those what the fuck moments all the time. We just recorded 3 videos today, and it was a bunch of what the fuck moments. Like Drake just carries hot sauce, bro. That's crazy. Like, y'all don't know what happened with Drake?
No. I know what happened. And this, I guess we can go here. Damo, I do want to ask you why you don't believe that like cancel culture is real. But all I got from that hot sauce story is that Drake is 7 inches. And guys, if you are out there and you are 7 inches, it is your time to shine. Honestly, even if you're a little bit below 7 inches, something about Drake sticking like hot sauce in a condom. Drake is 7 inches, Sage. I just told you that.
But if he stuck
how big are you? How big are you?
How big are you? He got done piping her down, wrapped up his condom, put it in the garbage, but put hot sauce in it, so she ain't try nothing. And she tried something and is suing him.
That's crazy.
She went in the garbage.
Why is this my first time hearing this?
When did this come out? What
That's
the fuck?
funny as fuck.
I just reacted
Maybe
to it today, but I just
ago?
learned about it. Okay.
Maybe 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Is people actually mad at Drake? Let me be honest. Are black women mad at Drake?
No.
Women mad?
Yeah, nobody's
Okay.
mad at Drake. There's no
I'm
way.
about to say, if people are crucifying Drake for preventing trappery, we gotta have a conversation. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gotta look at ourselves in the mirror community.
Let them do them. I'm surprised
What?
what y'all got out of it. I'm dead ass serious. As soon as that happened, 7 inches, it went up. Pictures went out. All that stuff from my end.
I'm 7 inches too. Crazy.
We're not doing this for 2 hours, are we?
7 inches is above average though. Like if you're 7 inches, you're giving out above average size peen. You're good.
It wasn't before this. That's the problem. When women found out that Drake was 7 is now all the we can say all the I can't agent is here. All the women came out and started saying, "Whoa, 7 inches is on the bigger side, even." Woo, but that's because Aubrey had it. But when Omar had it, 7 inches was average or below.
Who hurt you, bro?
You have a 7
Who
inch
hurt you?
dick? Is that what's
That's
happening?
not you. And you know what's crazy?
Yeah, when
you know,
has 7 ever
that's
been
not my
average?
first name.
I'm about to
That's not
say.
my first name.
You know what's funny about that? On our podcast, Lo has told the word his is a little less than 7 inches, so that's tough for him. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, man.
The genetic cookie crumbles for us.
Nah, that's fucked up, bro. Your brother having a bigger dick than you is so fucked up.
Somebody has to have a bigger dick.
I know, but in your head, you don't think about
Every
it.
time you go and look at him, hey, bro, I got a bigger dick than you. I don't know what to tell you.
You have to accept it. You got hold.
Crazy.
You got hold.
I would
The extra stroke in there.
I would like to think mine is bigger. I don't.
I thought you basically confirmed it.
Oh no, I'm
What
just
the
saying.
fuck?
I'm just saying.
Thought you
Damo,
would-
Agent said he didn't believe in cancel culture, and I know you share that. Why don't you believe in cancel culture? Because I think there's some people that actually do deserve to be like, I need to outwardly renounce these people.
Cancel culture and just removing yourself from ignorance and just not giving shit your energy, not giving shit your attention is two different things. Cancel culture is a bunch of people who genuinely might not care, but they're causing the uproar just because I'm seeing someone cause the uproar. Sage, Omar, and Bezos, they want to defeat Fresh and Fit. They want to be outraged publicly about Fresh and Fit. Now me, I'm gonna do it too. Instead of us all collectively just not watching Fresh and Fit. Now we're going to sit and watch Fresh and Fit until they piss us off, to see what clip pisses us off, to see what they say next that will piss us off. And we're going to keep giving them attention. And let's be honest, with people like that who've already publicly said, who've already stated any publicity is good for them, they already have that mindset and mantra. You're not doing anything. If you want to stop them, or if you want to get rid of them, if you want to end the fucking Little Pump cycle, you stop listening, you stop watching, you stop caring. Has anyone noticed Little Pump is so... He dropped the album and no one cared. He did 700 copies in a...
700.
like 13K or 3K. It was one of those two.
700.
700 is probably pure sales. There's no way he.
No, agent.
It was that low. No,
Agent,
it was
look at me,
pretty
look at
low.
me. 700 in a week.
He sold that in the morning at the high school, like
I'm about to
chicken
look it up
biscuits or
again.
some shit.
He did
That's crazy.
700. His last album. Now, mind you, he did no promo and stuff like that, but still,
That don't matter.
I could tell.
it doesn't matter, honestly. 700 in a week. You want to know why? Because people stopped caring and they just stopped paying attention and left him alone. Same thing with Little Xan. People stopped caring and just left him alone. Like, bro, be crazy, do all that. It doesn't matter. The attention is what you're seeking. If we don't give it to you, fade away. Same thing with 6ix9ine. Everyone cared about 6ix9ine. You stop caring, you stop giving him attention. What happens? No one knows. He turns into another used to be. Use it. That's my mantra. That's what I go by. I don't sit here and just try to keyboard warrior it up.
Yeah, I just don't care that much. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, unless like a second coming of Hitler pops up, like there's nothing that's gonna inspire me to put together a rally to stop somebody. Just stop watching. Why are y'all watching it? And if you want to watch it, then it's your choice. Like it's I promise it is completely up to you. The only thing you could cancel is somebody's potential brand deals. But most of the people that's cancelable are not running off brand deals. They're running off goddamn is fan-funded content. So you'd have to convince the fans, and they're giving them money to stream and tell them the same things and dunk on women. So it's up to them to stop watching if they want to. But even if they don't, I promise you, I don't care. It would just be more content for the rest of the world. They will inevitably shoot themselves in the foot again. They always do.
I feel like not all of it is, but a lot of it is just people being fake mad. Like, oh, I don't really like this dude because it's a cool thing to not like this dude.
Yeah.
That's not for all of it, though. But a lot of it is just I'm mad at the moment when in a week from now, you truly won't care. Like, it's just a thing of the past.
That's most things. Why do you think people when you hire a crisis team and they do your PR after you goddamn murder somebody or cheat on your wife and like now all the media's on you, the paparazzi's on you, they just tell you to chill out, don't say shit, and let that shit rock. In 6 months, most people will forget, and the people that remember, they weren't supporting you anyway. That's literally how it goes. Most people just forget things. Like we genuinely all forgot David Dobrik had an excavator and hit his friend in the fucking head. Like we forgot already because he didn't say anything for a while. And he's back. Yeah, like imagine if you cared this, if life went on and you cared about everything still, it didn't fade away. Like you'd be out of things to care about, bro. There's some shit you cared about 10 years ago you don't give a fuck about anymore. It's just reality. Feel me?
No, Omar, I know you believe in cancel culture. Why do you believe in?
It's crazy because he's the most cancelable person here. In 10 years, you're gonna have a fucking crazy job, and they're gonna bring up 40,000 tweets of you saying nut shit.
I was about to say, have you seen my tweets?
He's already had to delete a couple, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
There was a space where people mocked
the
him
whole
out,
tweet
bro.
space, they was on your ass.
Listen, they sat there in a space agent, and it was deep. I ain't gonna lie. And they pulled up tweets going back from like 2014. Man, I should have never had Twitter. But the thing is, like Agent said, I didn't. In fact, I doubled down and retweeted them in my current day.
That's not accomplishment.
Yeah.
The only thing about cancel culture that throws me off is when people who are uneducated about a situation just leap.
That's all of them,
and
bro.
Try to have an impact. That's the only thing that throws me off. And as Agent just said, that's a good majority. So that's why I'm pretty on edge about it.
Bro,
'cause I think
Louis
it's fraud.
C.K. jerked off in front of people that didn't ask him to do it, and that's fucked up. But you would have thought he mass murdered people,
Yeah,
based on people's reactions. You can't perform comedy again. I'm like, chill. He has apologized. Is he not supposed to live life anymore? At what point are we just like putting our passion behind anything because we're bored? And at the end of the day, that's really all it is. It's just bored people looking for some entertainment.
Does this apply to R. Kelly? That's all I want to know.
Honestly, I didn't.
EDP.
I didn't.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
that's what I'm about to ask
EDP's
about.
yeah, that's
I
different.
know what EDP did. Like, I wanted to ask y'all, EDP, we all universally think he's a piece of shit, big blubbery, tarry piece
Right
of
under
shit.
it, yeah.
Not gonna lie, you right under the cell. But do y'all agree what he's going through is just the extent people are going to make sure this nigga can't DoorDash, the extent people are going to make sure he can't stay in this Motel 6 in the middle of nowhere. Like, you can't do anything.
I truthfully would say, as fucked up as it's, I mean, not really as fucked up, but yeah, because you have to be self-aware of the platform and what you did. EDP wasn't a Chick-fil-A drive-through person that did that, and now he can't work at Chick-fil-A's and other restaurants or whatever. He was on YouTube, had millions and millions of subscribers. He knew his face was there. He knew the type of shit he said all the time. And he's a big dude. He's a big stock. Like, who doesn't recognize EDP off rip? So EDP can't just fall off the face of the internet, try to bring back his band, fail, and then be an Uber driver. Someone's gonna sit in Uber and be like, yo. And then he's done that. They're gonna pull up to a Chick-fil-A drive-through and be like, yo. So you can't, I think he did deserve it 100% because this is where you were.
Yeah. Also, he never got any punishment for it. He didn't get jailed. So, like, like most people spend like decades behind cell, at least fucking 5 years, like lose a little bit of freedom before you get back out there. You can't just be a regular person. You know what I'm saying? You had to announce yourself like, this is me. I'm a predator. Like you have to start telling people that that's your punishment for being a predator. So he didn't do that. So I mean, there were reports on that video that guy dropped last week saying that he was sent to jail. I don't know how real they are, but yeah, he needs to.
Yeah, I don't think it's real.
That was debunked. I think that was debunked to not be true.
Yeah, it did look like it was just a guy fishing for views, but yeah, he absolutely deserves it, and he shouldn't be free for. And he did it to like 8 kids, guys. Like it wasn't just like a one incident. Yeah, he needs to be packed up for a while. I shouldn't see him again until I'm like 45.
But don't you think that's proof that like cancel culture should be a thing then?
I mean, he's technically getting canceled, correct?
Yeah,
but before he was getting packed up from all these different platforms and shit, everybody stopped watching him anyway. So. You can't, like, the only way you could cancel somebody is if you make it like a public shaming that you view them. You watch that person. And most of the time, you could still find people that watch him in secret. You feel me? So it's like, it really depends on what you mean by the word cancel. It's easy to cancel someone from like brand deals and things of that nature. Because brands, like, they hold their brand to like a very high standard that a lot of people, like, it fluctuates. Like, Tiger Woods shouldn't have lost that many brand deals for cheating. There's just no ifs, ands, or what's about it.
I agree. I forgot about that. That was crazy.
Yeah, you would have thought like Tiger Woods ran over like a school of kids or something, the way people was reacting. But he just cheated, just fucked up, and he lost a lot as a result of it. But what he didn't lose was his goddamn golf supporters who didn't care where he put his dick in. They still watch him play golf, and people still tune in when he plays golf. It's an event every time. It's like, look at this old man, this old half black man is playing golf. Every time I see it on Twitter and IG. So yeah, I just don't participate in it. Plenty of people do, but those are bored people that get a kick out of feeling like they have some power in life. I promise you, that's all it is.
I was gonna say something.
I was about to say, I just genuinely forgot people treated Tiger Woods like Chris Benoit after he cheated. That was shit.
He lost Nike deal after Nike deal. Oh my god,
that nigga lost Powerade. I'm like, nigga, who y'all have? This is your
nigga. I was gonna say something crazy.
Fair.
But
I might still say it. I might still say it. No, I personally don't care.
Okay.
After watching the documentary, I feel the same way about Michael Vick. And the reason why
Michael Vick doc?
Yeah. 60 for 60, like a 30 for 30, a 30 for 30.
Oh, okay.
Like on ESPN. But you know, I was 6 for 60. I was rather young when that happened, but it was like really big in Atlanta. Like, so I remember a lot of it, but I don't remember like super specifics. Dogfighting wasn't even like illegal where he was or in Virginia. It took like federal level like stuff like that. Like he was going into the next season playing even when they found out. But then when it came to the federal level, that's when like the big backlash. And he went to jail for a year, but I remember everything that Michael Vick lost based off of that. And that was like one of the craziest events ever. But for people that are like straight out predators, whole different conversation. I don't think that nobody's saying that. With that being said, let's hear a word from our sponsors, B-Souls.
The super chat. All right, hold on.
I thought you was gonna put a brand after that.
I was about to be like, huh? Shit, I ain't signed nothing.
Hold on. Zeke said, yo, it's good. Let's keep it a buck in Asian. Hope all is well. Shout out to Zeke. Devin, $10 off the strength.
Off the love. I love it.
Big D.
Andrew Thomas says, Omar isn't the little brother anymore.
You know my body, huh, Andrew? Okay.
Told the world.
Ace says, squirt or cream or grip team, Agent.
So this is a question, Agent. First of all, squirt team or cream team?
Or grippers.
No, not grippers. Squirt team or cream team?
Not cream. So I guess by default, squirt.
So then I'm assuming out of grip or wetness, you prefer
grip, but with grip I bust too quick. So this shit is too. I had to like switch positions every fucking 1 minute 30 seconds. It's crazy.
7 positions.
Minute 30.
Hey, you put her in 7 positions in a minute 30 seconds. Hey, she would have think y'all
Why
went
was
8
I thinking
rounds,
7
bro.
too? I was like, just go 7. 10 minutes. You be all right?
That reminded me of that one Kevin Hart clip where he said like he's going like 80 positions the whole time, but just like in 15 seconds bursts.
You gotta make her believe in the reality of it.
Yeah. She just think I'm real adventurous whole time. I'm playing strategic, you know?
Wait, so I gotta ask, what's the preference between what's the disdain for cream versus not having that same disdain for the squirt? What's that?
Well, the squirt is just messy, and I don't want to clean my sheets every fucking night. And the cream is just I don't see the appeal. So I can go either way. If I had to, it'd be squirt, but yeah. Neither would be great, actually.
Neither would be great.
that means
You
you
don't
don't
want
None
no
of the
mess.
above.
You don't want no mess. That's
yeah,
no
you don't
fun,
mess
bro.
with the demons. I
That's
ain't gonna
no
cap.
You
fun,
want to
man.
go in and get out.
If I'm in a hotel
Literally.
room, everything, all of that. But if I'm in my house, bro, like I'm not cleaning sheets every night you want to come through, because then it's more effort. I'm not gonna want to call you because I know
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
A consistent squirter is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna
Like,
hold
dang,
you.
again,
That's
bro?
kind of
Like,
annoying.
fuck,
That's
bro.
kind of annoying, bro.
I'm
Listen.
leaving this like a scene, like I'm leaving this like an aftermath of a little D scene, bro. Johnny Sins, pay respects to the greats, bro. I'm leaving it like they leave it. Messy and a disaster.
You sleeping in it? Yo, you're nasty.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm about to say you're not sleeping in that, bro.
No, I'm not sleeping in it. You make your mess, you lay in it. You lay in your mess.
You would rather
You
sleep
lay
on
in
the
your
floor
man.
than
No, I was like, you sleeping on the floor or the couch? Like, where you at?
No, I'm in the corner. I'm like literally on the corner. I'm not touching nothing. She's laying in it every time.
All right, bro.
She get the bed. She won.
Listen, speaking of squirters or creamers, what would it take to join AMP?
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, 0. So there's 0 new members in the future. Even if like Dwayne the Rock Johnson was like, "Hey, I want to be AMP." You know, he's in everything.
You gotta think about how you incentivize people to want to participate long term. Either you give them ownership in the group, which would defeat the upside for everyone that's currently ownership, which is the 6 people in AMP, or you pay them, right? When I joined Luminosity Gaming, they paid me to be there. Every other esports team that hit me up, they gave me like, this is what your monthly salary is going to be. You promote these brands, et cetera, et cetera. You need like an actual structure for people to walk into before you do that. We don't have that yet.
Damn.
Can't really.
Do y'all need
W answer.
Oh,
do
no.
y'all need like a fat comedy relief guy?
no.
Like
Man.
just one day, look, man, lacking some ideas. Need somebody run through a wall. Fuck it.
Like,
Nah,
quick
that's
10-day contract, bro.
Yeah, we
Hey,
had Low.
quick
Low
10
filled
days.
that role for a while.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh wow.
I thought I was on the short list. That's why I kept working for y'all niggas.
So you quitting on live?
No, dead ass. Like, you know, you see the comments, John. All right, they on his dick. He ain't been in no videos this year.
Who said that? Is there a comment saying that?
People be saying John, like, where?
Oh yeah,
He
John's
found one
hilarious.
comment.
And,
He found
yeah,
one
but I'm
comment.
saying
Yeah,
like,
I ain't see her.
if we
Yeah.
look at the videos, like I've been in the latest one, and then they say Low naturally is next.
Mhm.
Okay, and then there's like a lot of comments on totality of the channel for Omar.
Oh, really?
I just haven't seen those. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I just haven't
I'm
seen
gonna go
them.
to AMP. I'm
I haven't seen those
command
either.
F. I'm a
Yeah.
command F and search
Command
Omar.
F.
Let's see. Yeah,
Command-
I got you.
Dead ass agent, I'm pushing P, and it's only 1 or 2 members of AMP that's pushing P right now.
Stop.
Wait, who's the other member? Wait.
Kai is pushing P. Kai is pushing.
What?
Kai is pushing P.
How would you know?
What you mean?
How would you know he's doing that?
That's dead ass twin for real. Like I don't, none of that. I know he's pushing P.
Okay.
Right? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I believe you, man.
Scrolled for a while. I
I'm
don't
surprised-
see no more
Never mind,
comment.
you got it.
You're surprised what? I said that's one. There's a couple other.
I'm assuming you haven't seen his dick. So if you haven't,
That's not what that means. That's not what that means.
to start this podcast, brother, you clarified by P you meant penis, but P can mean anything. I checked up the genius definition to be correct. He meant it as player and something else in the song. So I mean, at the end of the day, P is just a variable for the context of what you're saying.
Pushing X. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything.
Have you ever seen
Yo.
Gunner try to explain what P is though? Because he's dead ass. Like every time he's like, You know, he's at the jewelry store that one time. He's like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like them rings you showed me earlier, that ain't P. Like that ain't like nah for real. Like, but them chains though,
That's
P.
that's P.
At first, I thought he meant pounds because British people say P as in money, which is actually what Gunna also meant. So that was the most UK shit I've ever heard from him. Pushing P and pushing pounds.
Listen, one strength and one weakness from every A&P member.
Oh shit!
I feel like I want to respond to these two. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you'll be honest,
Duke doesn't care about anything that's negative. Duke is very smart when he tries. That's a positive. Phantom is the most on-off person I've been in my life. Negative. Phantom when he's on is the most like charismatic, like heart of the group. Like the shoots are just on a different level when he's on. Davis is the messiest person on the planet. Davis also just tries really hard, and the effort goes a long way behind the scenes. Chris is the least reliable person I've met in my life. Chris is also the most creative person I've met in my life. And Kai is what's the negative thing about Kai? Huh.
Ooh, shit, boy.
I don't think I have a negative thing about Kai, but a positive is like he's beyond entertaining and has probably the only person in A&P that has the ability to just like flip a video from being bad to like fantastic by himself.
And that's so facts on set. I don't think people know like dead ass W content creator. You give Kai like 2 lines, and this is even outside working with him on like his own personal stuff. You give him 2 lines of like what the premise is, and he's ready like right then and there.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not directing nobody to go. Kai said he wants to be in acting. I think he should stay far away from acting. I think being free in the content creation world is his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to dominate it like in every direction for the next 5 years before pivoting. But
I don't think he understands the amount of structure that's in acting though.
Yeah, and it'll be boring. Now you sit in your trailer until you get called up. And when you get called up, unless your name is goddamn Will Smith or Kevin Hart, like you're not a producer there. Like you follow the script. There's a certain amount you can go off script if they think you're good enough. But for the most part, for the first few years, you have to prove yourself. And some people have done it, like King Back. I don't know how to say his name, but he went from like Viner to now you've seen him in like I've seen him in like 15 fucking movies. He's everywhere. But I would say acting is way less interesting than content creation is, especially at the level. Kai's pulling 25K on Twitch. I would never want to touch a set.
Yeah, that shit
I would never want to touch a
crazy.
set. I would never want to touch it.
I just think that he doesn't understand like when you get on set, there's an X. You got to stand on this X. If you take 2-3 steps to the right, you're either out of camera shot or you're in front of somebody. You're bumping into somebody else's lane or whatever the fuck it is. So I 1,000% agree with that. But
yeah.
I'm
it's his life, so I'm in support. And I know he could body acting too. I just think content creation is more fun.
Next step for Agent. What's the next step for you?
So I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. My brain doesn't think like that.
Because it's fuck 2K, right?
You said what?
It's fuck 2K, right?
I mean, I guess. It kind of provided me my career, so it's kind of difficult to say fuck it. But man, do they make it hard to support that game?
Yeah, Ronnie.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Ronnie.
That's the greatest.
This dude lagged out.
Yeah, I'm about to say you promoted the lag.
Nah,
Is that not the greatest 2K meme like ever? The whole like Ronnie gets like that rapper Russ level of hate and fuck, like how niggas was just saying fuck Russ to say fuck Russ at a point in time just because it was a meme. That's how it is with Ronnie. Ronnie has nothing to do with actually fixing the game from a fan or average 2K player's perspective. But just because his name is Ronnie 2K and he's the guy you see popping bottles with NBA players and taking pictures on yachts like he's a part of Fresh and Fit. Man, fuck Ronnie 2K, bro. I still left right. Like, all right, bro. Like, I don't know.
This guy stop lying about his game and know what's in it. Like that's the only thing that I got with Ronnie.
Yeah, that fucked him up.
Has to lie.
He's very cocky from like, I don't know him personally, but he just looks and acts cocky.
I don't like his face.
He is.
He got an untrustable face.
He does.
Is
These
that
are all
racist?
true things. Nope, it's just true. He has
Okay, cool.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean it's not fuck 2K because the 2K devs work their ass off. They're just understaffed and sometimes incompetent depending on the patch. But since 2019 I've been hard pivoting in every direction. When we started peer-to-peer, I told Lo, don't mention 2K, none of that. I want a different audience. We did like the first day promo, like this exists, and then we stopped. Same thing with playback. I don't want to cross promo on my channels because it's gonna be the same fucking audience that is not diversity. So my playback guys, I guarantee you 90% of them have no clue that I make 2K videos or that I've been doing it for like 5 years. They don't know, and I'm not gonna fill them in on it. They might just bump across it one day, like, what the fuck? It's the same guy that was talking about this, that, the third. Yeah, but that's what real diversifying looks like. The next step for me is just streaming. I started streaming on Twitch, so and it's been doing good. It's probably way better than I thought I was gonna do. So I'll try and just put my best foot forward and see where that develops. If I'm good as I think I can be on streaming by the end of the year, I'll have a good foundation to like do something like spectacular in the streaming department. And I already have my clip channel created, so I'll start like churning shit out over there. So that'll be my 6th YouTube channel, 7th if you include peer-to-peer clips. But yeah, I love content, so all things content, and I'm just hiring as much as possible to keep up with the demand of new videos and being consistent.
What
When
made
you try to-
choose-
I was just about to say, when you try to grow something completely different from something you already have, and then it grows to a point where like people don't even know you have this other thing going on, I feel like that feels good. I don't know, Agent, if you feel that way. But like when people like from this pod are like, yo, you got a YouTube channel? Like they just know me from this pod. That makes me feel good because I feel like this pod as a whole is just growing independent from what I'm used to like the last 3 to 4 years. So that's a W. That's a W.
Yeah, it's very now every time I see somebody, I actually have no clue how they know me. It could be like through peer-to-peer TikTok, it could be through playback YouTube, and soon I'm hopping on Facebook in the next couple weeks. Like I have no idea how they know of me, but they know of me. And I think the best example is probably Duke and Kai. Duke and Kai, there's some people that don't even know they have YouTube channels because they just know them off like TikTok and they see them on like so many like very viral TikTok. So that's what real diversity looks like. You doing a fuck ton of promo for your second channel is not diversity. It's the same audience. You just have them split across different channels. Right. And that actually presents the same problem if you want to go in a different direction, is you have the same audience trying to move in a different direction. That's like you have your wheel turned right, but you're looking left. Like it's not smart. But it's what a lot of people do because it gets the numbers up faster. But again, it's at the cost of long term. And the whole purpose of trying to diversify is to be better long term. So don't act against your best interest.
Right. Clipping that.
I ain't gonna lie. The first person I noticed that was, I forgot who called him out for it. I think it might have been Soul Illuminati when he was beefing with DDG. And he was like, bro, you got 6 channels all with the same million viewers. Like you got 1 million subs on 6 channels. It's all the same niggas. What are you doing? I'm like, damn, does he really? And you really look and it's like, yeah, nigga, that ass got all his fans spread across 6 channels. It made it seem like he has 6 million subscriber channels. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, but and even when you sell to brands, some people do that. So like if you have your audience spread across 5 channels, you're not telling the brand it's the same audience. You're gonna tell them, well, add this channel and then add this channel and add this channel, and that equals 5 million. My reach is 5 million subscribers. Really, that's like 2.3 million unique subscribers, but who's gonna say that? So there's times where it'll help you make more money to do things that way. But if your interest is staying relevant long term, it's not as useful as like the short term money that might bring in, if that makes sense.
What made you choose streaming on Twitch over YouTube streaming?
Thank you.
Twitch chat is better. Twitch is top heavy and favors everyone at the top. I happen to have a YouTube channel where I might potentially be able to shortcut my way to the top because most Twitch streamers struggle at that 1-2 viewers, but because people know of me, enough promo, I might be able to just become at the top and be the beneficiary of a top heavy system. YouTube doesn't have gifted memberships yet. I think it'll come this year. I know Fwiz said it would. I think YouTube will be the winner long term. Twitch culture is a winner right now, and streaming is more like a short term thing for me. And a Twitch viewer, I think, is the most valuable viewer on the internet in terms of like what it can do for what one person can do for you. And I saw a number while I was watching a Devin Nash video. The average session time is 75 minutes for a Twitch viewer. And just to think about that number is crazy because, I mean, the audience retention on this podcast is probably not even 75 minutes. And this is a goddamn 2-hour podcast. Because that would be an incredible retention if you were able to do it. Like, incredible. You don't see it too often. So, and the people who in-house who do Twitch, I see it. I can see it. You do a merch drop, do it live on stream. You have a tweet you dropped or IG post, do it live on stream. Like, that shit works. and it tricks all the other algorithms into believing like, oh, let's promote this more. It's doing so well in the first hour. So YouTube, I think, will win long term. If I had to guess, Google's incentivized more to be a winner in live streaming, but I'll worry about that in 3 years. But for now, Twitch just makes a lot of sense. My partner manager was not happy to hear that, but you know, at the end of the day, it's how the cookie crumbles. I have a lot of channels on YouTube. Part of diversification is different platforms too.
Yeah, we get that question a lot in terms of like, yo, I want to stream. Should I go on YouTube or Twitch? I always
YouTube
go with
always.
if you're starting out.
YouTube always. Unless you have a YouTube channel that's popping, do not go on Twitch. You will waste your time. Winning on Twitch, if you're not already in the circles of people that are winning, is next to fucking impossible. Discoverability is non-existent on that platform.
Exactly.
Cardiac.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
all right, man.
Hey, leave Caleb alone, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm about to say, you ain't had to do him like that, though.
It's Caleb's day saying why he picked it, and I want to say at one point he said the community or something along those lines with Twitch, and that's exactly what Caleb said. I know Caleb bust his bubble. You know, he was so happy when he heard that. By the way, listen, Caleb, we know how it goes when you plead out to your idols how you feel. Stop doing that, buddy. Like, did y'all see that in the chat? Dude, no. Dead ass, when we started, Caleb dropped the whole fucking monologue. Yo, agent, bro, I just want you to know you changed my life, bro. You're my favorite. And I'm like,
wait, which Caleb is this? Is this playback Caleb or different?
No, different Caleb.
Different one.
We have
it's our Caleb.
Our, our editor Caleb.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? With a K.
We got our own Caleb. Crazy.